Hello, YouTube. This is a concerning video about traumatizing individuals and the effects and the results it has on the reality of the structure of these people's lives involved. What's going on is there are groups of certain individuals who are finding the pathologies of traumatized individuals something to have a fetish towards. And they are also, in terms of following the pathologies of these individuals with traumatized symptoms, they are developing pathologies around those sets of pathologies themselves. And this is becoming a concerning public mental health issue because it is compounding people's desires to set clear boundaries without being able to have the ability to do so with individual freedom at mind. These pathologies are being tracked by such individuals as terrorist group activities, which are conducted throughout networks such as child sex trafficking, human sex trafficking in general, the drug trade in terms of illicit drug activities at the very least, hazing rituals that go as far as including into universities with fraternities and college dorm room settings and things like these, with initiatory hazing rituals that not everybody partakes in willingly. And these pathologies are developed as behaviors in order to further traumatize individuals for the purposes of these particular individuals' fetishes against these victimized, traumatized individuals. So the matter at hand is very complex and very deep, but is also very straightforward and very cunningly difficult. It is a cunning of wits in order to achieve such a simple method, because the goal intended is to traumatize the individual. So it is to make indefensible statements on a consistent basis with one another and to encourage that with the one person, but be alleviated by objectivity concerning it, or to have it concerned from it. There's a major distinction in the language used, because someone who benefits from it the wrong way at one end of the conversation or the other determines the state of the mentality of the likelihood of the victim and predator relationship. The perpetrators compound the traumatic issues within the person's psyche to further develop a fetishization of the process for themselves. This is a problem. It is not meant to be happening this way. These are terrorist groups. There are people involved who otherwise would not know any better, who have trained themselves to be so otherwise. There is a deep level of sadistic self-training to keep oneself conditioned and resilient to any resistance to their measures. This is entirely a pleasure and power seeking dynamic of opportunities that this person will present themselves with, or these people present themselves with. This is a deeply rooted psychological issue with them, in themselves. They have a deep bred narcissism that they have developed, and they will refuse to see it any other way. They are an incomprehensible concept in today's society. They are not meant to be. If we leave them to be the way it will be, if they are left to be them, will result in the entire population of the earth falling to the core essence of corruption itself. There will be no surviving for anybody if we allow these individuals to further traumatize other individuals and fetishize off of them. If we allow the traumatized pathology, fetishization of these individuals to occur naturally as we are speaking after receiving this message publicly, then we are doing a failing of mankind. If we cannot turn to the other page and look directly forward ahead at the clear path and walk forward with confidence, clarity, and kindness of the heart within ourselves for what it is meant to be to us, not how we have derived it to become based on our own cynicism of the reality sequence that has gone on, which has occurred. Anyone who wishes to be left behind on that path can do so of themselves, of their own accordance, of their own natures. The rest of us will move and go along with the actual road that carries us forward. This is my message to the entirety of the entire webpage, the entire internet, the entire platform of whatever I put this on, and whatever platforms you share it on, please do so. This is an important message, and I do not wish to turn back the page.